Well, Pride Month is behind us. One local man's mission is year-round, creating understanding of and safety for the transgender community. KMBC9's Donna Pittman has more.
I work at a public school in Kansas. I like to garden. I stay at home a lot with my dogs. I go to bed at 9:30.
Riley Long also happens to be a trans man. Assigned female at birth, he began his transition 8 years ago.
This is something that's, of course, been a part of me my whole life. Did I have the words for it when I was younger? No, but that was because, I was growing up in the 90s, the early 2000s, and people didn't talk about this. I mean, we barely talked about lesbian or gay people, let alone trans people.
Now, Long talks about trans people a lot.
I started changing my appearance. I never felt so free.
He runs a support group for trans people and allies, a safe place online.
Transitioning will look different for every person.
And in person.
We talk about just different terms, that explain gender versus sexuality. And then we talk about how do people transition, because that can be confusing, like if they choose to medically transition or if they social transition, and then tips about how to be an ally in the community.
Trans Teacher Talks has a simple goal: share how to empower and uplift trans people in your life.
I want anyone who doesn't have any prior knowledge to come in and feel like they don't have to be overwhelmed. And I think the biggest thing is sometimes people feel like I'm going to offend a trans person, or I have to kind of walk on eggshells. I don't want them to feel that way. I want them to feel like this is an open, safe space.
More people are learning about transitioning and know more people who are.
This isn't a new thing. It might be new that we're out and proud, but trans people have always existed.
Still, so much more needs to be done to end bigotry and hate.
I was working outside, in my garden, and someone yelled "F it" at me. And it's shocking when those kind of things happen.
That was just months ago, and while maybe not a surprise, Long says it was a shock, a reminder of the reality.
There's a lot of people out there that make me feel that I'm not safe and that it can be very dangerous for our community to be out and proud.
That's one of the reasons Long says his mission is so important, not just for trans people, but everyone, as we are all in one community. Donna Pittman, KMBC 9 News.
To learn more about Long's work and Trans Teacher Talks, just head to Donna's KMBC9 social media pages.